Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. Really wanted to show you guys Cardano on the daily, and I will go down to the micro. I'm in this setup right now. But I wanted to show you how well Elliott Wave can work if you know what to look for. This is one of the most perfect asset charts I've seen out of the entire market. I'm very excited to trade it down here around 12.6 cents if we get that far. But first of all, this is on the daily. I wanted to show you this wave 1 and 2. And this is why I always use linear and log scale to find targets and retracements. Because it looks like we had a really short retracement on the 1-2. But if you go on linear scale, zoom in and reset the price, we came into the perfect area we'd expect between the 50 and the 618 for our wave 2. We then have to switch to log scale to get our perfect extension. The one off the 2 hit to the tick at the 1.618. You can see this is like textbook Elliott Wave to the tick. I then extended a pitchfork. It's a modified pitchfork. It's just a channel. And if we pull that off the wave 1, you can see the 5th wave just ticked off the edge of the channel. The 3rd came out of it, just as you would expect. Everything pretty much perfect. After that, I believe we have an ABC correction down, or A wave down, and we're working on an ending diagonal, a series of complex corrections to finish here in our diagonal. And amazingly enough, our targets for our ending diagonal, ideally off the wave 1 off the 2, is the 618 for our 3rd and the 786 for our 5th. And where does that line up? It lines up, you can see almost to the tick. We have 3 confluence targets here. We have the 1.618 of the A wave off the B wave, 1.618. That's our 786 extension we expect for our 5th and an ending diagonal. And more amazingly, on log scale is the 0.618 retracement of this entire 5-wave series. So you can see how much confluence is lining up for this area. So when this does finally finish, obviously I'm scalping this all the way down, but when this does finally finish, this is going to be an excellent trade to the upside. Very excellent. Obviously, our biggest hope is this becomes a large impulse, which would be very, very good for Cardano. But that's a long ways away. Right now we're just trading in the middle of this ending diagonal. First targets for my 3rd is 16.65 cents. That's at the 618 and 18 cents. So in the 2nd wave we have an ABC, working on a 2nd ABC. The 1-to-1 extension of that first ABC off of the X wave, be a series of WXYs, is 18 cents. Our expected target for a 3rd wave when we extend off the wave 1 from the 2 is 16.65 cents, so right in between there. And then we come up for our 4th, between the 618, most likely of our 2nd wave, come down for our 5th at the 786, the 618 retracement, and the 1.618 extension of this. So I just wanted to show you how good that looks. This is like textbook if we get down here, like straight out of learning Elliott Wave. Alternates, unlikely, but they're there, is this ends up being a complex correction, a 3-3-3 or a 3-3-5 as an expanded flat. This is not my primary. My primary is the ending diagonal, and all that is we come up between the 50 and the 618 of this wave 1, which would turn into an A wave. But until we got any sort of impulse, I'm going with the ending diagonal. Everything seems to line up with that, including other assets in the market. I just wanted to show you where we were at the other day. Currently expecting a triangle to pan out. It doesn't have to. It can be something else. I just wanted to show you this pattern here. Off our 1 was a triangle, our ABC for our wave 1, and it appears we're making a triangle as well in here. So this is our ABC, looking for a triangle to fill out and another ABC down to come here and reach in our target area down here between 18.7 cents and 16.65. It should happen pretty soon if this is the count that is happening, because we'd have to fill out this triangle and then dump pretty quickly. So it should happen within the next couple weeks. So this is what we're looking for. ABCDE, we had a zigzag here. We had a leading diagonal and then a triangle. And our ABC up, we had a complex correction here, a double zigzag for our B wave. And right now I'll zoom into this on the 15 minutes, but it looks like a series of complex corrections for our C waves. We can get a lot of things in triangles. We can get a flat and an A wave. We can get double zigzags in some waves. There's not really many limits to how triangles form. Even in the E wave, we can get a triangle in itself. So as long as we stick to the shape and the extension levels and our spikes like we should get, this is my bias currently just because of the fractal previously and where this current wave filled out. Alternates is we get 5 waves up from here, and this would be a 3, 3, 5, where we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to this area. But again, that's just an alternate. I see the triangle forming out here. And that's the way I am trading it currently. So we'd expect to come between the 618 and the 786 of this B wave coming down. That is my purple area here, which I have highlighted. So I know when we're in that area, I need to be weary, be ready for it to dump. We can come to the 1-to-1 if we just get an ABC or a double zigzag. Or if we get 5 waves up from here, we have this would be an ABC as well. It just depends which pivot level we hit. But the safe area is between the 1.236 and the 1.382 extension of this first wave right here. That's right past 618 and between the 786 and on our trend line there. So it looks pretty good. Coming down to the 15-minute, I've been waiting for this to take off. It just keeps extending. If you've traded Elliott Wave at all, you know how long B waves can run out. They can just drag out and drive you nuts. It can take so much time. But first of all, I have ABC up here. A 5-wave A wave, looking for 5 waves up for our C. And I have this as a complex correction in between. Very simply, we had an A, B, C for our W. We had an X wave, we got 3 in there, and then we had another A, B, C. And now we're working to impulse off from here. We can drift sideways again, just keep going. But as of right now, this looks pretty good. And I got it in my long yesterday, I believe, or 2-3 days ago. My average price was the 50. The way I enter my trades, show you real quick. Is of this first impulse wave up. I pulled the fibs, got the 382.50 and the 618. So I go by average of the 50, and I put a third of my buy at 382, a third at the 50, and a third at the 618. So right now I'm 2/3 in. And that way, if we take off, I have room to add if the setup looks good. And my average price is the 50, so I get pretty good risk rewards in general. But right now I have this as either an A, B, C, a 3, 3, 5 I'm looking for, 5 waves up here for the C, or 5 waves up for that expanded flat I mentioned to you where it's not the triangle. So expecting more upside here. Stop is at the B wave low. You'll have to check your exchange for that level. if you are trading this. And I'll be moving my stops as this impulse starts to fill out. But as of right now, that's my setup. I'm looking for between 2647 and 2672 currently. And as soon as we get a third wave started, obviously I'll move the trade to break even. Anyways, guys, this isn't financial advice. This is just what I am doing. But yeah, that's one of the charts I'm most excited for. I wish it would get more views. I don't get that many views on Cardano, but it's just so pretty when you dissect it using an Elliott Wave. You can see it's just screaming to come down here to 12.61 cents. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see all my trade setups and my Elliott Wave analysis. Thanks for watching.